My name's Erin. We're out here at Occupy Cleveland. It's been a really wonderful movement so far. We have some great organizers and facilitators on site, and we've had up to 64 people spending the night on the streets. On the weekdays, we're going to have a really consistent schedule. We're going to have general assemblies where everyone can have their voice heard, and we have horizontal democratic discourse at noon and 6 p.m. here at Public Square. From now on, we will be at Public Square. Then at 3 p.m. every weekday, we will always have a march. On the weekends, we will also be conducting general assemblies and marches. Please look at the website, Facebook, and Twitter for more updates about those times. Last weekend, we had noon marches and 3 p.m. assemblies, and we're probably going to stick to that schedule. So yeah, we're working right now on having better communication with the exterior community as the movement continues. Right now, like I said, we have some really great organization happening on site, but we know that everybody can't be here with us all the time, and we want to make sure we let all of you know what's happening down here at Occupy Cleveland. So today we're really going to focus on making sure that as this movement continues, we're communicating with you, also a part of the 99%. So please join us when you can, and let's see some change. Thanks.
I want to have a facilitation workshop. That's probably the only thing I do, but I mean, if you put up, like, you can always, like, do more, do it again, take more people, do different aspects. You can just, like, get together and talk about it.
Today. Hello. Okay, so there are some people wondering why we're here, what we're doing. We are Occupy Cleveland, and we are in solidarity to Occupy Wall Street. This is the official release from Occupy Wall Street, the first one, which is a declaration of the occupation of New York City. I'm going to read it now. It's hot as
More stuff.
Thank you for the sanitation and the workers of the city of Cleveland very much for everything you've been doing for us. And thank you to the Cleveland Police Department for also being really awesome and dealing with us. Working with us.
LCPD!
All right. So, here's the declaration of the occupation of New York City. As we gather together in solidarity to express a feeling of mass injustice, we must not lose sight of what brought us together. We write so that all people who feel wronged by the corporate forces of the world can know that we are your allies. As one people formerly divided by the color of our skin, gender, sexual orientation, religion or lack thereof, political party and cultural background, we acknowledge the reality that there is only one race, the human race, and our survival requires the cooperation of its members. That our system must protect our rights, and upon corruption of that system, it is up to the individuals to protect their own rights and those of their brethren. That democratic government derives its just power from the people. But corporations do not seek the consent to extract wealth from the people and the earth, and that no true democracy is attainable when the process is determined by economic power. We come to you at a time when corporations which place profit over people, self-interest over justice, and oppression over equality run our governments. We have peaceably assembled here, as is our right, to let these facts be known. They have taken our houses through an illegal foreclosure process despite not having the original mortgage. They have taken bailouts from taxpayers with impunity and continue to give CEOs exorbitant bonuses. They have perpetuated gender inequality and discrimination in the workplace. They have poisoned the food supply and undermined the farming system through monopolization. They have continuously sought to end the rights of workers and negotiate their pay and make complaints about the safety of their workplace. They have held student hostage and tens of thousands of dollars of debt on education, which is itself a human right. They have consistently outsourced labor and used that outsourcing as leverage to cut workers' health care and pay. They have influenced the courts to achieve the same rights as people with none of the culpability or responsibility. They have spent millions of dollars on legal teams that look for ways to get them out of contracts in regards to health insurance. They have sold our privacy as a commodity. They've used the military and police force to prevent freedom of the press.
I did have a blank t-shirt.
They have deliberately declined to recall faulty products, endangering lives in pursuit of profit. They determine economic policy despite the catastrophic failures their policies have produced and continue to produce. They have donated large sums of money to politicians supposed to be regulating them. They continue to block alternative forms of energy to keep us dependent on oil. They continue to block generic forms of medicine that could save people's lives in order to protect investments that have already turned to sustainable profit. They have purposely covered up oil spills, accidents, faulty bookkeeping, and inactive ingredients in pursuit of profit. They purposely keep people misinformed and fearful through their control of the media. They have perpetuated colonialism at home and abroad. They have participated in the torture and murder of innocent civilians overseas. They continue to create weapons of mass destruction in order to receive government contracts. They have participated in a directly racist action by accepting the contract from the state of Georgia to murder Troy Davis. To the people of the world, we, the New York City General Assembly occupying Wall Street and Liberty Square, urge you to assert your power, exercise your right to peaceably assemble, occupy public space, create a process to address the problems we face, and generate solutions accessible to everybody. To all communities that take action and form groups in the spirit of direct democracy, we offer support, documentation, and all of the resources at our disposal. Join us and make your voices heard.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. I hope we have a beautiful day today. Stick around for fun and music and marches and gatherings.